Today, the cardinal sin that we call greed was ultimately born out of the necessity for us to gorge and feed, whilst trying to outrun a savage predatory rival in what was the flight and fight of our Stone Age survival. Greed also meant that we could sire and seed across a much stronger lineage to the next burgeoning member of our breed. Later, religion took over the lead and ordained that its newly found Christian creed should be brought to heel and made to heed, in order that its gluttonous heathen soul be freed through abstinence and fasting, allowing at last for its salvation to succeed. Thank you for listening to the forthcoming poem. Greed, be it a deadly sin, or is it an instinctive trait required by the human in order for it to win? A primitive primordial need born from the savannah of survival, which began the very basis of our barbaric breed. The modern megalomaniac, a lionheart, a stallion, a sire, someone with the ultimate desire to constantly acquire. Yes, merciless, mercenary, and very mean, similar to Rothschild, Rockefeller, and the latest ogre that we call Mr. Green. But weren't they just living the free market dream? Oh yes, they misplaced the decimal dot, emptied a few pension pots, and then sailed away aboard a mega yacht. It seems that they've fulfilled all requirements of our competitive creed, that they're one of society's opportunistic, cannibalistic breeds. They gorge themselves financially fat in a massive fiscal feed, mixing sapient stupidity with an excess of capitalistic cupidity. We could brand them Shettleshysters, mercantile meisters, or Shylocks with sharp claw, tore out our wallets and hearts and ate them raw. But then what were the pilgrim pioneers? Weren't they just new world land grabbers? Biblical buccaneers? Come on, it's happened so many times before. What with the warrior popes waging war? Erasmus said of Julius, if he couldn't get into heaven, he'd break down the door. Remember the ones who call it a capital vice, those who reside in papal palaces of gold and throw sacred stones of advice, the monotheistical multinationals who still control the price of rice. Don't forget, these priestly profiteers were the ones who perfected this devil's device.